Welcome to the special interview live from the Architect Connect Summit in Battersea, London, UK. Today's topic, architecture for people, security, access and inclusion. And I'm happy to have my fabulous guests here, Caroline Mills from Populous, welcome.
Thank you.
And Yasmina Bellido from dormakaba. Great to have you both here.
Thank you.
Ladies, can you please briefly introduce yourselves?
I'm Caroline Mills. I'm an associate principal at Populous. We are designers of venues that like to entertain and inspire people.
Thank you.
And I am Yasmina, and my role in dormakaba is to be the global specification manager, and I am responsible of giving the best solution of dormakaba for the architects in terms of technical support.
So both works tie together. And Caroline, I'd love to start with your approach. When you design access points, especially you're specialized in sports venues and entertainment venues, what is your approach on that?
Starting from the ground up. So we start from the approach from the public access points. So we look at public transport to the venue, and we try to look at crowd flow around the venue and how we can achieve a smooth, easy transition into the building itself. We generally distribute people around into multiple entry points, which is always interesting and challenging.
And how do you see that challenge from your perspective?
Definitely, because sometimes security is the enemy of the freedom with the user, and it's a challenge to integrate security into a building. So I think that is something that the consultants have to support you for that and to find the right solution for the right place. And I found that challenging as well.
And inclusion and delivering or providing inclusive access is becoming more and more important. How do you implement that in your designs?
We have to look at it in two different ways. One is to offer parity, but not necessarily complete equality. So sometimes it may be more comfortable for disabled spectators to arrive in a more controlled and quieter way than with the general fans. But at the same time, we still need to offer the opportunity for those who are feeling braver and want to come with everyone else to arrive in the same way. So we generally juggle both options when we're designing a stadium.
And how does that impact your work when you deliver solutions and services from the dormakaba side?
I am totally agree with Caroline, because you have to give to the people independence. You have to let the people go in around the building without any support. For example, you have to that in consideration, because you cannot put a revolving door without putting an automatic swing door next to it. You have to take in consideration every people, because people has to have the ability to enter in the building by themselves without anyone else helping them. So I think that this is the point.
Plus, regulations do play a role
Of
as
course.
well. How do you bring that in and balance that?
I suppose the regulations in the UK have been around and evolving for the last 25 years, and I've found that they've been quite useful to help me understand better disability. I think it's interesting as an able-bodied person, you don't necessarily understand everything, and it's been very helpful. I've ended up working with user groups to develop access strategies with individual, say the team has a disabled supporters group, and we will go and talk to them and kind of explain how we'd like to do things. And there's many different opinions from them, but that's been helpful to develop the solutions. Because I think if you're prescriptive and just follow the regulations, you don't necessarily get the best outcome for quite a diverse group of people.
So are you saying you are cheating?
We apply the regulations, but then when they may seem to be at odds with something else, we will challenge them or find alternative solutions to something.
So to get the best for both sides. I do have so many more questions for both of you, Caroline and Yasmina. So ladies and gentlemen, if you heard a few background noises, that's because we are live at the 15th floor at the Art Hotel in Battersea, London, very close, right next to the famous Battersea Power Station. And if you'd like to learn more about Caroline and her impressive list of projects, I hugely recommend listening to the podcast episode that we have recorded with her. Thank you very much. Enjoy the Architects Connect Summit 2025 and our podcast, because it matters.